Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video on the channel. We have a double upload today. We're going to be talking about Team of the Week 23. It is here. We're going to talk about some trading methods, kind of our trading guide, I guess, for it, as well as talk about, some cards that we can look into for later this weekend. And we also got a new objective card today as well, so we'll take a little look at him as well. But we'll start off with the Team of the Week. It's actually really good. Shocker, it's decent. There is no headliner Goretzka, which is interesting, but like I said, guys, you guys need to sell these cards in the hype because you always risk that chance. But a good Team of the Week here, Lewandowski, 94, he looks like he's going to be really good. Oblak, De Jong, Pepe, Godin, and then Bale, of course, being the big one of the bigger players too. He looks sick, guys. 90 pace, 87 shooting, 85 passing, 83 dribbling. Ruben Dias, 84. Probably not going to be usable in game, but I think he's going to be a really, really sick fodder. And then that Bodu card looks really sick as well. We predicted Gosens, but interesting to note, there is really only one 82 inform and a lot of 84 informs. So it's going to be a little interesting to see just what's going to happen, talking about these 83 informs and stuff, because they are very high priced. I'd imagine 83 informs, if you're holding any, are going to continue to do well, just because there's no supply of them now on the market. But the rest of these cards are looking pretty decent. Bale obviously being the big inform. Now, like always, guys, we've done this kind of video last week too. Our kind of, I guess, trading guide. And whenever it comes to these cards, they always start out very expensive. And like I said, with supply coming in tomorrow and Friday, I want to say our ideal buy time, which is usually it's around Friday. I think it's going to be Friday again this time around too, because we are going to be getting What If Team 2. So that means lightning rounds coming in. So I do think the buy time for a lot of these cards is going to end up being on that Saturday period. For the fodder cards, and for the meta ones, probably going to be like Sunday-ish. But I do think some of these cards are going to do very well. I think Bale will be a really sick card. He looks like a good card. Aside from the balance is a little bit low, but still he looks pretty decent. And just again, some of those fodder cards should do well. Taking a look at Bodu, I think he actually probably won't end up being fodder price because he's just a very quick player. This was his first inform. Let's see if we can find that 84. We can already. There's a bunch on the market, but like I said, 95 pace looks really good. He should be pretty good fodder as well. Whether or not he sits at that, because he does a 5-star weak foot, he does a 95 pace, so it'll be interesting to see. But he could be an interesting gem. Definitely keep an eye on his price. But as far as, fodder inform trading goes, there's not a huge selection. I don't know. I guess Godin will likely be him. The 86s will do well. Ruben Dias probably will end up being some Gosens as well. But I really I don't like the 81s that much. However, if you can at discard price pick up, the Sassi or Claude Maurice, if that's how you say his name, I think those guys could be very decent fodder pickups as well, because if we do get, some kind of SBC again where informs are going to be forced to fly up, these cards could go from discard price to 15k or something like that. But again, it is a long shot, but it could do well because they are in good leagues, good nations, stuff like that. But a really good Team of the Week, guys. I think, this is a lot better than we expected, aside from the fact that we didn't get Goretzka, but instead Lewandowski. It is what it is, I guess. Now, I do want to quickly talk about that new Silver Stars objective card, just because, why not? He looks pretty good. He is a what if. It's Timothy here, and he is on a French league, so he actually looks like he could be a really decent card. I never really understand how they choose the ratings on this card, because honestly, this card, if he wasn't supposed to be a Silver Stars card, he would be like 80, 83, 84 rated. He has really good stats, so this is definitely a must-do card. Honestly, he looks sick, and I'm sure in game he probably plays very well too. Really easy objectives as always in Silver Lounge. It's nice to see the Silver Stars here, as well as Silver Beast too. So again, guys, before we wrap up the video, as far as trading with these cards, look to buy those fodder cards, look to buy the metas on those days I said. Friday during lightning rounds is probably a good shout when we're getting a ton of supply. Stay away, don't touch them right away, because again, they always come down in price, as we always see every week, and then once they do leave packs, they end up flying out of packs. You know, like we saw last week. I mean, do I even need to say? And I'm sure, I'm fairly sure once What If Team 2's out next week, we are going to end up seeing a party bag. So I do think the 84 informs are going to do very, very well come next week. So again, keep your eyes on cards like Ruben Diaz and the 84s that might be a little bit low. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate all the support recently. You guys have been insane. And I mean, that's going to wrap up a video. It's short, but it is what it is, guys. Till next time, peace.